The thing that makes Aspen Krumpos so singular in this environment is that we've put her into what really amounts to kind of an impossible situation, and she is just crushing it. What makes her a leader in this pack is that we put her in the hardest class that a freshman can take, this AP Human Geography, and we've also, by the way, combined it with Honors English 1. And she not only is taking to a very, very difficult content with not only complete awareness, but also continually asking questions and helping other people around her. She's doing all this while playing volleyball. She's doing all this while taking on an additional amount of honors level credits for a freshman. When you want leaders, you want people who not only aren't afraid to take on the difficult tasks, but while they're doing that, they also look to others around them and make them better as well. That's what a leader does, and that's what Aspen does.
Hi there, I'm Randy Fulford, and I nominated Aubree Thompson for Leader of the Pack. Aubree is a fantastic student, and fun fact, Aubree comes to class every single day with at least 600 pencils in her bag, like literally 600 pencils. It's totally insane, but she comes to class every day prepared, and that little tidbit about the pencils is exactly the type of student that Aubree is. Aubree always comes ready, prepared, wants to be successful, and has a hungerness or an eagerness to be successful. But that's actually not the reason why I nominated her, despite that and her crazy amount of pencils. Aubree is definitely a student who helps others and helps me in the classroom. Unknowingly, she's been seated next to students that really struggle in the class, and she's been observed in class many times. She helps them. She makes sure they do their homework. She makes sure they understand what they're doing. She'll call me over if I need to help explain for them. And in a class of 35 students, it can be really hard at times to try and make sure I check in with every single kid. So having a student like Aubree who's there to make sure that kids are doing what they're supposed to and having another set of eyes in the classroom is crazy helpful, and it means the world to me, Aubree. So great job. You're only a freshman, but you really show what it means to be a coyote and to come every day with a pride and happiness and ready and willingness to work. So great job. Keep up the great work.
Hi, I'm Todd Wolf. It was an honor to nominate Corey Borgstadt for Leader of the Pack. She truly is one. She is amazing in every sense of the word. She came to newspaper this school year as a reporter, and I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. She has been promoted so quickly within a week. Within a week, I made her my online editor because of her amazing leadership skills and because of her drive and her personality and her writing skills. She's incredible. She's impacted newspapers so much. I don't ever want her to leave. And besides her being my new online editor, she's also taken over all the responsibilities for social media, which is very involved. And on top of that, she's been trying to bring in ad revenue, and she just asks for it. She just keeps asking for more responsibilities. I absolutely love this girl. And Corey, if you're listening, I mean it. You can't ever leave me. So go to guidance, go make the changes, because you're going to stay in newspaper for the rest of your high school career. I'm not kidding. Thank you very much, Corey. I adore you.
I nominated Maddie Stuckey for Leader of the Pack. The reason I nominated her is that she is a tremendous leader in our Centennial Theater Company. Between drama club officer to head of our costumes, she does so much for the day-to-day of our theater company. She makes plans for things like our homecoming parade. She also has done so much for our costumes. She's thought diligently about how the costumes need to look for our fall play Radium Girls, thinking about the color schemes and going as far as thinking about the exact profile that the costumes need to fit to make sure that they are appropriate to the time period. She thinks about the details. She works with other people. She's a positive person in our program who brings positivity to every meeting, making sure that people feel welcome, people feel appreciated, and that people want to come back to our program. I love that Maddie is part of our program. She makes it something that I want to be at every single day, and I know that students want to be there too because of her. So thank you, Maddie, for all that you do. You are incredible.
Christina is really a neat kid. She's a first-generation college-bound student, and she's also at the top of her class. She's worked incredibly hard, never ever complains, and seeks out challenge no matter what. In the last 2 years, she's become more vocal, a bit less shy on campus, getting involved with National Honor Society and the Art Club. She embodies what it means to have integrity in her work. She's also a bit of an old soul, so observant and ready for the complexity and growth that college will bring her. Christina is a member of our newspaper this year, which is exciting. She also is quite the artist and will take Art 4 this spring. She truly impacts those around her with her positive attitude and demeanor, and the seriousness to which she takes the opportunities in front of her, including challenging coursework, but also to be so well-rounded. She's explored medical, art, writing, so many different interests. She's made the most of her 3 years so far, and this year she's expanding even further. It's truly an honor to be her school counselor.
I nominated Micah Davidson for Leader of the Pack. The reason I chose Micah is for what I would refer to as his intentional hospitality. Micah, in almost every interaction that I see with him, with teachers and students and fellow athletes on campus, is he's very engaging of people. He asks you how your day is going, how was your weekend, with an intentionality that is so rare among all of us. I've learned a lot myself about being more intentionally hospitable, and I see that the impact that it has on those around him, and also how he just truly listens.
Hello, it is my honor to recommend Micah for Leader of the Pack, because that's exactly what Micah is, a true leader regardless of context. I see him in rigorous math classes, working with colleagues and classmates, accepting ideas, generating ideas, thinking at a high level. I see him volunteering for various events. I see him leading on the court last spring with his teammates, being a value add wherever he is. And what I can tell you is 100% of the time, when I witness Micah, he is adding value and building people up. And that kind of energy and leadership is absolutely valued on this campus and will value him in post-secondary success. So all I can say, Micah, is I love you, and I'm so grateful that you are a Coyote.
I'm Mrs. Parrish, and I would like to tell you about one amazing student that I've had the pleasure of connecting with, and that's Pauline Johnson. Pauline Johnson is the current HOSA president, and HOSA, that's the Health Occupation Students of America chapter here on Centennial's campus. And Pauline is a person who is just a natural leader. She loves people, and as a result, people absolutely love and gravitate towards her. She has a very gentle, graceful way of inspiring people, and I can tell you from an advisor's standpoint that it is an absolute joy to work with her. She is constantly building. I don't think I've ever heard a demeaning word from her. She is fun to be around, inspiring, and she's going wonderful places. And as a result, everybody wants to go with her.